What's going on, guys? We're doing a little bit different video today. Usually I do the Zero to Hero playthrough videos, which if you haven't seen, I haven't watched any tip guides, I haven't watched any meta video or meta build videos, any like tier list. I haven't seen any content on this game. I've learned just from scratch, just being a noob. I've got 60 hours on the game at the moment. So now we're going to do a tier list of just based on my experience. This isn't like categorized in any certain way. This is just based on what I've seen. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty funny for the people that do know what's actually going on. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So starting off with Warden. I see a ton of Wardens. I've seen some pretty good ones. I think this is just a good like all-rounder character. It's hard to put him in A because I honestly think Warmonger's better. But that aside, I think there's just like a lot of OG players because I'm pretty sure Warden's just like one of the old characters that people just stick with. So we're just gonna put him in B. Conqueror. Conqueror. I don't see many Conquerors. I don't have any like remarkable or like any things that are standing out with this character. I'm just gonna throw him and see. I'll just throw him in B. There's a lot of very like viable characters in this game. What I noticed, yeah. So it's really easy to put people in B, but there is a couple of C's I can see in here. Like this one, Peacekeeper, dude. So many noobs play this character. So many noobs. I know there's probably like some like really good peacekeepers probably screaming right now, but there's so many that play the character, and I think just because so many shitters play this character, it just brings it down. Just does. Lawbringer. Lawbringer is a pretty insane character from what I've seen. He's got a high health pool. He's like quick. You don't expect like these heavy set armored characters to be quick, but this dude is insanely quick. Especially me playing Centurion, it feels like this guy counters me pretty heavily, but we're just gonna throw him an A. Alright, Raider. Raider is pretty, like I feel like a lot of beginners flock to this guy. Not saying I'm not a beginner still, obviously I am, but I feel like a lot of new players tend to gravitate towards this guy, so I don't think he's bad. He's either a B or C. I think we're gonna go with B. Alright, Warlord. Warlord, I don't see very many Warlords, so it's hard to give a good read on this guy. I am going to throw him in B. No, C. Sorry. Okay. I genuinely don't know who this is. I've never seen this character. What the hell? B. I don't know if this is like a placeholder or something. Like, whatever. Let's go. Next, Valkyrie. Valkyrie, I have tried her in Hero Tactics. She's pretty hard to play from what I remember. It's been a while, but she's pretty quick and she pounces on you a lot. Does she deserve to be an A? Hard to say. We will do B. All right, this guy. Okay, just letting you guys know, I don't know many of these Woolen characters' names, so forgive me. This dude, he had a hero showcase last week. He was pretty fun to play. He's got some soft feign things going on. Actually, this guy is the first time I've been exposed to like the soft feigns because I'm a Centurion main, and I mean, please let me know if this is incorrect, but I don't think Centurion has any soft feigns at all. This guy, I think that's all what he's all about, and it was pretty fun. Don't know how. I can't put him in A, so I don't think he deserves a C either, so we're just gonna put him in B. Alright, Fat Boy. Man, we will just go with, well, This guy, him and Hitokira seems very similar. They're both hard hitters. This guy, I think in his description name is he's like a trader or something. So, it trips me up a lot when he does those heavies. Like the reason I say he's similar to Hitokira is because you can hold down the heavies and they turn into unblockables. I'm sure this other character's that, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, let's just go B, dude. Let's not think too hard about it. All right, anime lover. If you were an anime lover, you love this character from what I've seen. He is annoying as hell. He's quick as hell. I see a lot of good ones. I don't see that many bad ones. And then if they are bad, they still mess me up. So I'm just gonna go with A. This character annoys the living hell out of me. I'm tempted to put them in A, but there's like a feeling I get. I'm like, is this just a noob killer? And I'm just getting shit on by these characters. But I don't know. I feel like this character is actually pretty good. Especially if in the right hands. I feel like that character is pretty crazy. Centurion, my main man. I may call it favoritism, but I think I'm gonna throw this guy in A, just because I know his kit like really well. Just bear with me. I have 60 hours in this game. It seems like he's got a ton of like little different combos and mix-ups that you can cancel, and he seems like the most annoying character in the right hands. Like if I haven't watched any pro Centurion gameplay because I've been doing this challenge, but I would love to watch it because I could just see it being so annoying, more annoying than some of these characters that I even play. But so yeah, we're gonna throw him an A. Easy pick. Okay, I think I do. This guy's Shinobi. I think this guy's named Shinobi. This is also one of those weeaboo characters. I think he's actually pretty good though. I played him. Wait, he's got a showcase. I think a hero showcase going on right now, and I have played him a few times. He's pretty fun. That crazy dodge, like that anime, like right behind you kind of dodge, is really fun. He's either an A or a B. I'm gonna go with A. Yeah. Okay. A Gladiator. Alright. If you know, you know, dude. That's just so easy to pick. Highlander. Dude, I really don't think this character is good. I mean, obviously, all these characters at some point have destroyed me, and there's been good characters I've seen play them. I don't think this guy is that good. I just don't. I don't know. I played him in Hero Tactics for a little bit. The weird like hold down trigger thing. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't think he is that good. Shaman is. I don't know if this is because I play with a friend, my friend Moon. He plays Shaman. He is a very good player, and I don't know if this is coming into account or not, but I definitely think Shaman is up there. I think the biting of the neck and the health steal is pretty crazy. I don't think any other character has something like that. I think there's just a ton of mix-up with that character, and yeah, I think A is pretty snug fit. This guy, man, I get this guy mixed up, and I get this guy mixed up pretty often. The fact that I know exactly who this is, or not his name, but I know who he is when I see him, I think he definitely deserves A, so I think this guy's gonna just go B. Another dodge specialist, I think this guy's the dodge specialist. I have played him a little bit. His dodges, like his dodge attacks, are pretty fun, but I feel like it's exploited pretty easily. I don't know how, and this is all could just be bullshit, but I think his dodges could be exploited pretty easily. You could play against this guy. Like, I feel like a lot of the dodge characters are very exploitable. Yeah, so I don't think they can get into A, any of these characters. This guy, dude, I literally have never seen this guy. I've never seen him. He's going into D. It's easy pick. He doesn't need a buff. I mean, he could be good. I just haven't seen him ever. So this chick, she has that interesting thing with her kit where if you're like blocking the same way she's blocking, she can do that counter attack or whatever. I think it's pretty pretty interesting, and honestly, it gets me every time. I would never ever think about that. I think this character deserves A because I could see. I mean, just how can you not get somebody with that? That just seems insane. So yeah, Shaolin goes ape shit. I played a lot of good ones. It's hard for me not to put him in A. So, like, you know, when they got that Monkey King skin, you're in for a tough time. At least me. So, Black Prior. Black Prior. So the thing with Black Friar is they always want to get that all guard break on you and flip you over their shield. Dude, I always just spam shit guard, or I spam the shit out of guard break with this guy, and it seems to work. I've only been like actually decimated by one of these guys once. The rest of the time is, it's just a 50-50 shot. Like, I man, I want to put him in C. Let's throw him in C. Fuck it. Gunner, whatever his name is. I love the male character model. I love that they made the male character model right here for the placeholder. This is great. I think he's a great character. I don't think he's an A though. Just throw him in there. Okay, Hirakiri. I think I play Hirakiri. I've got him I think I prestiged him once. He's fun. I think this guy's definitely a noob killer. I would put him in B, but I think that's all he is. He's a noob killer. There's not much to him. As far as I'm aware. I don't feel like the skill ceiling for this guy does not seem that high, is what I'm trying to say. So for that reason, C. This dude, I think this guy's another dodge specialist. Man, I don't have that much experience with him, but I think B is a good fit for this guy. Alright, Warmonger. So, like I said earlier, Warmonger and Warden, very similar kits. Except Warmonger has the bleed, and honestly, I feel like that gives Warmonger the edge. And she is just way creepier than Warden. So that's an A pick for me for sure. Griffin. Griffin has, man, dude, I don't know if this is like just a really common thing or if this is just a bad string of luck for me, but every Griffin player that I've played have been insanely aggressive and they run out of stam and either they kill you or they don't. And he just seems like a very rushdown character. I don't see that many. I think it's a C pick for me. Definitely don't know this guy's name, but he is also a anime lover freak. No, I'm kidding. I watch anime too sometimes. But this dude, I think he's up there with this guy. They're like it. A lot of these Woolin characters are very similar to me. I think I'm gonna throw him an A though, because these guys are very similar and they both annihilate me. So yeah. Pirate, honestly, Pirate is definitely a noob killer for sure, but the skill ceiling is way higher than somebody like Hitakiri or something like that. So I think I'm really tempted to put it in B, but something's telling me to put this character in A. Just because it's one of those we're in like the outcast section, it seems like. Besides, are we? Yeah, these are all outcast characters, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of these outcast characters are pretty broken, from what I'm aware, as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't I wouldn't doubt it if Pirate was like really broken in the release and like had to get a little tuning. But yeah, let's throw him an A. This dude, going back on everything I said about outcast characters, I don't think this guy's good. I don't have like any details to give to like back up that fact, but I really don't think he's good. Put him in C. Afeera, man, I've seen some crazy Afeeras do some backflips and shit and do some aerials, insane stuff. When they get that mace swing in, it hurts. I think this is a pretty easy pick for A. There's a lot of A characters, I just realized. I was gonna do some adjustments, but I think it's fine. Ocelotl. Ocelotl. Okay, so when I play 1v1s against Ocelotl, I tend to not like destroy him. When I play 4v4s or something like Dominion or something, he seems to like come out of nowhere and just bash me in the head multiple times, and then I just die. I don't think that makes him good. I think it just makes him average. Put him in B. Varian. This guy's Varian Guard, I think. Is this an outcast character? I don't know. This dude, I really don't know how many times I've seen this character out in the wild. Man, just because I have no real experience, I'm just gonna do a safe pick and put him in B. Okay, this guy, I think this guy's really good. I don't know the super high level of For Honor, but just the fact that he has at least I'm very aware of the guard break and the spirit buildup or whatever he's got going on. I'm very aware of that, so just because that's always in the back of my head, I feel like there's an added extra stress, just like with a bunch of characters like bleeds and stuff, but there's just like a little thing in the back of my head that kind of stresses me out when I'm playing this character, because I'm like, I don't want to dodge and not like light attack, or like, I don't know, you just don't want to get caught with this guy and get one shot. So I think I'm gonna put him in A. Like, I think the first big heavy set character I put in here. I guess unless you consider Lawbringer heavy, but Katoon, I don't think this character's that good. This character seems very readable. I feel like that might come off as crazy coming from somebody with like 60 hours in the game, but I just think this character's easy. I don't know if Centurion is just good against her, but I kind of shit on this character all the time. So I'm putting him in C. First outcast character. No, actually we have two outcast characters in C. And I don't think this should come as a surprise. Let's not string this out at all. A. I don't think he's good as Centurion or Gladiator. Nobody's as good as Gladiator, but yeah, we'll just throw him an A. So that sums it up. This is the definitive tier list. This is the definitive tier list going forward, I'm sure. I'm so confident. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys haven't seen my Zero to Hero playthroughs, go back and watch them. They're pretty good. I hope you like them at least. But yeah, that just wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe. See you guys later.